on a stand. Oops.
So if you can get your camera angle, Alison, up that it's in line with your eyes just to create that kind of more professional look, and then we'll get your backdrop over to you in just a moment, okay?
This is going to be a bit of a problem, it seems. I will have to. I did not plan on doing this, and it's all set up with a proper stand, but the problem is that it's not easy to change the angles. That better?
That's much better. Okay. Now, I just want to get you in the middle.
Hang on a sec. Let me just plug in.
And just while I have you seen Natalia's videos?
Yes, I have.
Great.
I have some Italian's videos. And I have done some short videos before. It's just not something that I love doing because I find them kind of cheesy and doesn't always feel like a genuine
Yeah.
thing.
Look, once you have good content, Alison, once you've got good content, people will latch onto that content. But the moving the eye needs a worm in the forest floor. If the worm doesn't move, the bird can't see it. It's only when the worm moves that the bird go, and the human eye is the same. So we can do. I'm the same. I used to do. My God, I can't tell you how many years I've done long, 5 minute videos talking about really cool stuff. Man, we couldn't get people to watch them.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I am.
People's attention span is
Yeah.
so, yeah.
But even if, I can make a 5 minute video now, but it has to be engaging and people will watch it. And I have to act. I have to be an actor when I get into the video. I got to become somebody new.
Of course.
You might find to grow your business and your following, you're going to have to do the same thing. So you're going to have to be comfortable with your uncomfortability.
Yes, I'm totally fine with it. I think what's been a challenge for me is that I'll spend the time, I'll spend the effort, I'll go to all this, rigmarole to get these videos out there, and then I'll get crickets or minimal people watching them, and I feel like the effort doesn't get the reward, so to speak.
How do you measure the watched videos? How do you know they watch them?
I mean, you can measure things like that on Facebook or Instagram. You can see those stats.
Yep, got it. Okay, so you've got a business account?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, great job. It doesn't matter. It's about just get a model, be consistent, keep putting it out. First workshop we ever, am I recording all this? High animated voice. And there you go. Go for it, Alison. Tell me.
Sugar is biochemically addictive to us, right? So that's why we can never stop at just one Tim Tam, right? And when we have sugar, we basically raise our dopamine levels. This is our feel-good chemical. So then we start feeling good. Then the problem is that it spikes our blood sugar levels, which is not so good. And so our body actually responds to this by producing insulin. Now, when it produces insulin, this is good because it lowers our blood sugar level down, but it actually drops it below the level that it should be. And so we start to produce insulin. Uh,
Over to you. Go for it.
Guess what? It's not sugar that makes you fat. It's how your body actually processes it. Because I bet you didn't know that when we have a hit of sugar, it actually is biochemically addictive to our system. Here's how. When we have sugar, it increases our dopamine level, which is our feel-good chemical. And so we start to feel really good. Our body goes, oh my God, that's amazing. Let's get more of that, please. What happens though is that it increases our insulin levels to a really high level, our blood sugar levels to a really high level. And so we have to produce insulin to lower the blood sugar levels down. When that happens, it produces, it stores it as fat. And so we start to put on weight. Then our brain starts to go, hey, where was that good feeling that I just had? And we start to crave more sugar. That's why we go to the pantry and we're looking for the next box of Tim Tams because we just can't stop. I mucked it up a bit, but
Great. Okay, now do the same thing again, but we're going to do it from just a dull, slow, usual, just ordinary personality. Are you ready? Okay, just do it again. Just be ordinary this time. No animation, no high pitch. Let's see what that looks like. Go for it.
so, did you know that sugar is in everything? Now, the reason why we get addicted to sugar is because it increases our dopamine levels. So we start to feel that nice sugar high. We start to feel the feel-good chemicals. But what happens is that it increases our blood sugar levels. And so we have to release insulin to lower our blood sugar levels down to a safe level. But it actually goes below the level. And then what happens is it stores that as fat. So for uh, for extra energy in case we need it. And the thing is that then we start to look for more energy in the form of more sugar, and so we start to look for another box of Tim Tams.
2, 1, go.
Do you know that sugar is in everything? Oh my God, I can't believe how much I didn't know about sugar, but I was addicted for 30 years. Now, the reason why I was addicted was because it gave me a hit of dopamine. That's the feel-good chemical that makes us go, oh my God, let's have more of that, please. And what happens is a really powerful thing in our body, though, that's not so good. So when we have the hit of sugar, it increases our insulin levels, which is not so good. And I'm getting really mixed up with
Here, Alison is. I want to get that background change. We don't need a photograph of you in there because they can see you in the video anyway, so no need for the photo. And your name and title are missing, so they need to be extreme left or extreme right. And the logo is missing a little bit on the right hand side. We need to just bring that in again, okay? Um, otherwise looks good. Now let's.
your healthy body.
Okay, what else?
Um,
So I get all that. So am I addicted with my victimhood? Who do I want to be? So once I've answered all those questions, what's the next step information you would give me to help me out of that?
I would say to get some advice on how to get off sugar.
Can you give advice? Can you give advice on that?
I can give advice on that. And my upcoming program for kicking sugar addiction is only $37, and you will be able to find out how to overcome sugar addiction through
How much is
that.
the program?
37 US dollars.
Oh, Jesus, that's easy. Okay, very good. And you learn how to do it there. So you're going to teach me in there, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. That's going to be the hook. So that's a hook. So at the end, you've got a hook at the start. I'll give you some hooks in a moment. And then at the end of the video, you have what's called a loop.
Mhm.
So, hey, if you want more, you're going to come down here rather than there's the video it's ended. I got something out of it. It has to loop, yes?
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, can you hear me now, Alison? Okay?
Yes.
Right. Okay, cool. Um,
5%. So when we start to think about, do you want me to go into this or?
okay, so let's do this. Let's get the topics listed down first. So give me all the topics and we write them in. So we got two so far. Willpower isn't enough. Are your genes your destiny? Can you make a video about is your is your addiction in your genes? Is that possible?
Yeah.
Okay. Is your addiction in your genes? Give me a second. I'm just going to do a Google search. Hang on. So, so what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a twist, right? So the twist is, addiction to sugar. when you put a twist into a video, it can get more attention. So a twist like that I was trying to give you earlier was this was sugar's not your problem. I want you to eat as much sugar as you possibly can. It's the problem is that your body, it's how your body deals with it that causes all the trouble. So yes, you shouldn't eat as much as you can. And let me explain to you why. So, things like, did you know that if your body responds differently to sugar, you can have all the cakes you want from morning to noon for 90 years? Problem is, it's how your body deals with the sugar. That's where your issues are coming from, and then you explain it. So we create a hook to get them in to watch the video. You got that?
Mhm.
Right. So are your genes your destiny? Very good. Are you genetically meant to be a victim? That's another hook. Are you genetically a victim? Are you a genetic victim? Um, if you can
Oh,
get to ancestral,
was illness your destiny?
yeah, okay. Um, if addiction is ancestral, so my mother was addicted, she gave me sugar. Now I'm addicted, her mother gave her sugar. Well, then, is it your grandmother's fault that you're addicted to sugar? And we started talking about ancestral, habits and so on and so forward. You see the way?
Yeah, and it's an interesting one when it comes predisposed, but you also are following the same habits, food habits as your parents and your grandparents. And because it gets passed down line to line, well, of course you're going to get the same impacts because you're doing the same things. So
Right.
that's probably a good tie-in for that one.
Very good. Okay, I like that one too. Because it is an autoimmune disease, diabetes one, there's no gene.
Hmm.
It's an autoimmune disease. Okay, very good. So if you want to draw things, you get Notability. It's an app. You bring it up on an iPad. It's very easy to do. One of our guides can teach you how to do it. And then you will, on your iPad, you just hit a button and it comes up on the screen, on the computer screen, and you're drawing on the iPad with an iPen.
Oh, that's good. I do have
Very professional.
yeah, I do have a pen that I
Okay, here we
can.
go.
Oh, look.
I'm going to give you some hook lines. Are you ready? These are titles for your videos. These are your opening catchphrases. Are you ready?
Sure.
And then you have to come up with the content. So it's all being recorded here now. First one, it's not what you eat, it's what's eating you. Then you explain it. Your cravings aren't a lack of willpower, they are inherited memories. Well, let's switch off these emails to just keep going and going. It's not the bread, it's the beliefs you've baked into it. Your genes whisper, you decide if you scream. It's not the wine, it's why you need it. It's not just feeding your body, you're feeding your story. Or you're not feeding your body, you're feeding your story.
I like that.
Your soft drink is not soft on your cells. Your soft drink is not soft on your, fat, whatever. It's not the fries, it's the fried emotions you've never released. You're not addicted to food, you're addicted to comfort. Your protein isn't saving you if you're still starving emotionally. Kale won't save you if you're still chewing on resentment. Pizza isn't the problem. What's missing from your life is chocolate doesn't heal a broken heart, it just distracts it for a moment. Milk isn't making you sick, childhood conditioning is. Carbs aren't killing you, your beliefs about them are. You don't need a diet, you need an emotional revolution. Your nightcap isn't calming you, it's covering you. Wow, that's huge. Your wine at nighttime, your snippet, your shot.
Yeah, I love those ones. And I've never thought about putting in any things to get hooks like that that are links to the emotional state, but I really like those.
You aren't what you eat, you are though what you repeat. Avocado won't fix you if your mindset is still toxic. Your chicken salad can't compete with your chicken thoughts. Detox your mind before you ever detox your pantry. Your grandmother's grapes are still fermenting inside you. Brilliant. You're gluten free, but you're still emotionally inflamed. Now, that is brilliant. That one there should be one of your first ones.
Which one was that?
You are gluten free, but you're still emotionally inflamed. Why is your gluten free not diet not deflaming you? Because your emotions are inflaming you. Salt isn't raising your pressure, your unresolved past is. Your allergies aren't always physical, they're sometimes historical. Lemon water won't fix a bitter mindset. You're not addicted to burgers, you're addicted to belonging to the burger. Diet
So,
soda can sweeten a better life.
yeah, they're great, Ray. Can you send those to me?
They're all in this video here.
Yeah, perfect.
Honey's sweet, but not sweeter than self respect. It's not the alcohol, it's the ache you're soothing. Sugar feeds your taste buds, but who's feeding your soul? It's not white rice that's empty, it's the story you wrapped around it. You're not counting calories, you're counting memories. You're not counting calories, you're counting memories. That could be a brilliant video. That could be number two.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah,
Your gut isn't digesting food, it's digesting your history. There's video number three. You've cut carbs, but you can't cut guilt, but you still can't cut your guilt. You've cut carbs. What you really need to cut is your guilt. That's a great video. Yeah, if you can get the content for it, we can
yeah,
put that together.
I sure can.
Clean eating won't fix a cluttered mind. The fries aren't fast. Your healing doesn't have to be. The fries are fast, but your healing is slow. Give me a second. You've changed your plate, but not your patterns. Chocolate melts, trauma doesn't. Oh yeah. You drink zero sugar drinks. You sip on, how about this instead? You sip on zero sugar, but you swallow your own self-loathing.
Good.
That's why you're fat.
Yeah.
Your bacon isn't blocking you. Your beliefs are. You've gone plant-based, but you still chew on pain. You're not eating junk, you're eating judgment. Your hangover isn't from the drink, it's from the think. Your hangover isn't from that you're drinking, it's from your thinking.
Mm, like it. Yeah, I'll be able to definitely create
Let me
some
just
short
see if
form
there's
videos
any.
for
Let me
this.
see if I've got any other just really good ones here. Just give me one more minute and then I'm out, okay?
Sure, it's all good.
You're not full, you're numb. I mean, you can go further. You're not full, you're dumb. You can eat clean but still be emotionally filthy. So little things like that get people's attention at a video, you know?
Mm, absolutely.
Nearly there. Okay. You're avoiding bad food, but you're still feeding your same old story. I think that should be like number four, number five. You're
Yeah,
whatever.
that's good.
Okay.
Side to the food.
Sorry,
So
you've never thought about doing which?
I've never thought about linking the food problems to the emotional trauma. So that's a really good way of doing it.
Great. Okay. All right. So you've got some good direction now.
Yep, thank you.
Great. Okay. Anything else?
No, we will have to talk about property options one day, but that'll be another day.
Okay. Sounds good. Let me know when you need me. Yeah, I'm right here.
Perfect.
Good
Thank you,
job.
Ray.
Well done. Okay. So you destroyed it. You're telling yourself that I need to be prepared was ridiculous. Yeah, with your content, maybe, but certainly not. The minute you tried it, you nailed it.
It's just the content because otherwise I trip over my feet and my mouth, my tongue.
Yep.
And I just start talking drivel otherwise. So when I've got my content